Hello, welcome everybody. This is gonna be kind of strange, but I do have to give you context first. Uh, Basically, I always wanted to try to narrate a book. I like reading out loud, and one of my viewers who wrote a fan fiction very kindly provided it, and he told me he would love for me to read it. So I thought, why not? We're gonna have these videos. They're gonna be like ASMR things. I'm gonna read it chapter by chapter, hopefully doing a good job. Just for context, it is a Henry fan fiction, that being Hans and Henry from Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I would say there are, as a warning, as an AO3 warning, there are like depictions of violence, but there is no smut or anything like that. Just a couple of injuries here and there. So yeah, get comfy. I don't know if you're falling asleep to this or working or enjoy your dinner, whatever you're doing. Relax, get comfy, and let's get to this. By the way, in the background, I am painting my new Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 book, which is the Character Codex. I'll paint 31 of these characters, and sometimes I'll use them for this purpose when I'm writing or painting some details in the background. The rest of the paintings you can find on my streams on TikTok as always. But that's it from me. Now let's get to the fanfiction written by Nulost, also known as Ptak. And you can find it on AO3. I'll make sure to put the link in the description. And yeah, let's read it. Pirkstein's Legacy. Pirkstein's Legacy. Chapter 1. The Fallout. I swiftly reached after him, softly grabbing his wrist as he was turning away from me and bringing myself a step closer. "Hans, please," I whispered, hoping he would change his mind, hoping he would smile at me, laugh at, tell me he was simply fooling around. He shook me off rather angrily, turning around on his noble heel to face me, our faces just inches away. I could see the frustration and anger reflecting in his beautiful glossy eyes, his forehead a bit crinkled, and he was frowning upon my mere existence. He glanced me over, up and down. Those weren't the eyes I knew, the eyes that would steal a glance at me any time they had the chance, the eyes that used to look at me with such kindness and affection. "I, unlike you, am a noble, and I have my duties. Duties that are more important than," he retorted. A moment of complete silence creeped its way into the room. I couldn't muster the courage to look him in the eyes. Even if I didn't want to admit it to myself, I knew very well this moment was coming. I just wasn't ready, not yet. Not when everything seemed so perfect for once. The young noble sighed as his expression slightly softened. "Look, Henry, you and I, we both knew that one day we won't be able to continue. Whatever we had going on, and I, as a noble, have my duties too." I couldn't listen any longer. My heart felt like it was sinking to the bottom of the darkest lake. Abandoned, forgotten, and incredibly heavy. Whatever we had going on, no, it wasn't whatever, it was real. They are raw human emotions. We both still know that, don't we? I finally looked up into his sapphire eyes, hoping to see a pinch of doubt, a sign of uncertainty, anything that would give me my false hope back. But all I found was the absence of the spark in his eyes he would have when he looked at me. In its place, just a stone-cold, reserved stare. I gulped and broke the eye contact, trying my best to calm my heart down. I cleared my throat, and he finally silenced the flow of nonsense that was leaving his rosy lips. Hans was staring me down, unsure of my next move. "All right, my lord, I understand." He blinked at me, shocked, as if he wasn't used to always getting his noble way. He tripped over his words as he was trying to muster an answer. "Yes, good. Glad you finally understand." He straightened his posture and ran his left hand through his fair, silky hair, the ring on his finger softly sparkling in the light of candles. I couldn't get my eyes off that godforsaken piece of metal. Oh, if it was only that. A meaningless piece of metal. The noble hesitantly took a few steps back, his mouth hanging agape for a few moments, as if he was trying to find long-lost words. Though those never came, instead he spun around and hurriedly stepped out of the room, the doors behind him closing with a loud thud. I closed my eyes, heart still racing. I focused on my shaky breath. I need to calm down. I cannot let my emotions out. Not when there are curious ears behind every corner of this bloody castle.